Welcome to the Emerging Lawyer series at the Coffee Conversation Show powered by the Emerging India Forum TIF and a tech partner, Prime Infotech Solution. Theme is Shreya Gupta, Redefining Fashion Law and IP for a Global Legal Era. In today's episode, we step into the dynamic world where law meets creativity. Today's speaker, Shreya Gupta, founder and CEO of Horizon Legal Media Group, editorial board member at Legal Desire, and a global voice in fashion law and intellectual property. A Fordham Law alumni, Shreya has built a career that blends legal expertise with digital strategy, brand storytelling, and innovation. From advocating for IP rights to shaping conversations at international platforms, her journey reflects the evolving face of law in the creative economy. And we also come to know Shreya as a person. So, welcome, Shreya, to this coffee conversation where you will be talking about how fashion designers, fashion houses work, and fashion law impacting. So this is exciting. I'm looking forward to learn from you.
Thank you. Thank you, Amit. It's really nice meeting you. And I'm so happy that in India also now people have started inviting us for such talk shows because so far I've just attended international conferences and events where I was invited and I was asked to share my insights about how fashion works in India and how is fashion and law related in this industry. So thank you so much. So when I started my Horizon
Wait,
Legal
wait,
Media Group, my vision was
wait. I've not done the start. So hold on, hold.
okay.
So let me, there is a process
We'll,
step.
we'll cut this no. Okay.
Okay, wait. So let me explain you, Shreya, there will be three rounds: professional, personal, and a surprise rapid fire round where you will be in the hot seat and you have to be witty, fun, and quick. And here's your two books which will you get: Niche Marketing and Shaping the Agency Lawyer.
Well, thank you.
So let's begin the first round. Friend of mine, Amir Virani, host at Coffee Corner, legal tech evangelist at Prime Infotech Solution, author of 15 books. So my first question, Shreya, your legal journey has spanned across IP, fashion law, and media. What drew you to this unique intersection, and how has the journey been, and what were the key defining moments you had?
Okay, so it's been now more than 11 years since when I first started, like when I first studied about law, and that from there only I started implementing law in my life. I was a kind of a person who never, hanged out with friends during college, but instead I joined internships. And while I was in college, I was used to go to companies where, I was used to get practical experience in hand. Even when I was in second year, I went to Ericsson for the very first time, where I got to know like what exactly IP is and how does IP works in this industry, and that's how my career started. So after 5 years of my working in a job, I started my own company, Horizon Legal Media Group. And my only vision with this company was to make legal information easy to understand for people who are working in fashion, media, and along with creativity. So, I wanted to just bridge the gap between traditional legal advice, which we come across very usually, with with the digital industry, and yeah, and yeah, like that only. So
Wow.
and with the time my vision has also grown, and now I've seen so much like how new creators are working in this industry. Brands are also protecting their work. They have started understanding that they have certain rights when they design their products, and by making smart decisions they are changing the industry. And now the only goal is that to support people in very approachable manner, in a manner in which they feel confident, and they can also navigate the legal side of their own creativity which they are bringing in the market.
So let's build the conversation, Shreya. Fashion law is a niche area in India. What are the biggest challenges and opportunities in this space, and what trends do you see in next 5 years?
See, everybody knows now nowadays digital creators are there. we have AI, we have brands who are growing, and they are now not only limited to metropolitan cities, they are coming up with very small towns, small cities of of a country also, and it is all happening because of digital, exposure which they are getting. Be it they're starting their own e-commerce brands, or they are representing their products in brands which are platforms. Basically, they've got platforms, ample platforms to showcase their products. So I think a lot of people face, protecting their designs. Who owns the AI generated works, and how do we protect the digital designs? These are the very common questions which I come across from fashion designers in my field. So I think for fashion brands, stronger IP protection will help them stop copying their designs and the products, and eventually it will also help young designers, and will encourage innovations also in the market.
Wow. So, Shreya, how do you see the role of IP law transforming with the rise of digital creators, AI, and fashion brands in India? Then you can also add the global context also.
Okay. So, IP in India, if we talk about, it's really important for the digital creators. And because earlier we were used to focus on traditional businesses, but now creatives are building brands online every day. And so many creators are there who are building their content designs, and they're also building their own personal identity with respect to the brands and the products itself. So originality, there's a lot of lack, there's a so protecting originality has become a really bigger priority now for the main people who are now bringing up in the market. And if you talk about with AI, so IP law will need to evolve even more. And still, there was a question since till last 2 nights, well, before 2 nights, that who owns AI generated work, and how do we protect digital designs? So these were the very common questions which usually people had in their mind. But now, 2 days back only, there's a creator, Raj Shamani. There's a creator who protected his own identity, and he has taken this thing to the court of India, that his identity needs to be protected, because a lot of misuse is happening of his his content, which he is creating. His identity is at stake. So that's a really nice move which the courts have taken, that he is the first influencer in India who has got his identity protected. And for fashion brands also, if they take IP protection, it will only stop them from other people to stop counterfeiting the products, and will also help young designers to come up with their unique products. And if we talk about international conversation, then when I represented India in so many international conferences, I came across that potential is there in India, and but there's only one issue, that legal systems are very not that super fast with respect to this IP field. And there should be more focused on the collaboration between law, business, and creativity. So seeing that, it made me realize that how important it is for India also to keep moving in the same direction. And when I did my studies in fashion law from Fordham University, after that I found so many people going to Fordham University and studying more about fashion law, studying more about digital and IP issues which people in India are also facing. So I think we may still be catching up in terms of speed and infrastructure, but the mindset is shifting quickly. And nowadays, like, we can see so many blogs and articles of also focusing too much on the new fields which are coming in the market.
Wow, beautiful. So when fashion designers and you all come together, uh, how do you explain to them the importance of protecting their designs, and what has been a memorable moment where the designer and you have felt very proud?
Hmm. So, as I say, it was difficult for us to explain the need of an art, that why do you need to protect your designs? See, you're working so hard, you're bringing up a design, and at the very second moment, it get counterfeited and it's in the public, the pricing differs a lot, and then the originality of the producer also, it's not exactly what it has come up in the market. So yeah, it was difficult earlier, but now it's like the only challenge at times we face is that many designers and brands still don't fully understand how to protect their work, and copying is common. So legal processes, we help them in understanding how we can protect their designs. And most like huge people have started protecting, if I say. And newcomers, especially if we talk about, they from the very right moment they want to come up with a brand, they protect their brand by trademark first. Then they also focuses on patenting the design, be it the color, be the design, be the texture they're doing it. And also the copyright. If I have come across few clients who have, they were just the students when they came to me. They were in 11th and 12th standard, and they had wrote a book. There were two students together who came, and they wanted to copyright the book. And I was really impressed. Like even they know what copyright is. And yeah, so and now it's not, it's only about the awareness. And I think because of your channel, people are getting so much awareness that yes, there are such terms called copyright, trademark, and patent. Patent, they now, I'm sure they know that patent is only not about the medicines and the salts. Patent, like designs, also gets patented. And you
Yes.
can also get the colors patented. So yes, so it's like that.
Wow.
And yeah, India's fashion industry has really good potential, both offline and online. And it's like there are many designers who are coming, like, and it's like influencers, designers, fashion tech startups. They have now realized the value of IP, and they now want to secure the digital rights also by branding, contract, drafting contracts. And they also create now good space for the lawyers, and especially for the one who understands both creative and the legal field both. So such
Wow.
lawyers are getting good chance. And yeah, industry is also becoming like more global and digital. So fashion law, I think even in India, will open a lot of doors for protection for new people.
So now with AI, there will be, as you saw, you can see Gemini has come with that nano banana, and now designs are becoming very easy to create. Uh, so how do you guide your young fashion designers, and especially who have also the fashion houses, so to protect their designs now with this AI? There will be new technologies coming day in day out, and how can that human element in design uh, can be protected? So how do you uh, explain to the fashion designers that human design, the creative process, has to be protected, and the steps to be taken?
Yeah, I tell you one thing. Designers who are taking inspirations from other designers and giving, creating their pieces, they don't want to protect their pieces. It's only the designers who are coming up with their unique pieces. They will first go for protection. The moment their sketches are finalized, they start protecting their designs. And once their design is protected, only then that sketch piece is forwarded to the other department in their houses. So it's not, now people are really very much aware, and it's not that difficult to make them aware. And if you talk about Gemini and other apps, AI apps who are coming in the market, so you cannot stop bringing out the exact version of the designs in from the AI apps. But again, it's only in the benefit of the designer. If they want it to get ready to reserve protect it, if they are ready to take the royalty out of the designs, then they will definitely go for protecting. If in case they are not that smart enough, that yeah, matlab, it's like no कि मेहनत हमने करी and the other person he's taking the reward. So it's totally on the designer's thing now. So there's nothing to, we don't want to convince them. There's enough in the market to study, to learn why protection is important. Even when you buy your house, you take so many protections. You take care of water supply bills, electricity bills, local authorities bills, DDA bills. So it's only because of your own protection. No, if someday someone comes and just bang on the gate and the crane is there on your building, who will be the person who will get disturbed? It's only be you. So yeah,
Ah,
I think AI is not AI is a very advanced thing, and AI is really doing wonders in this market. It has given wings to so many people. So I personally love AI and the technology, and I don't blame it for anything. It's humans' action which is supposed to be blamed.
Okay, good. So, Shreya, startups and creators often struggle with IP protection. What are three practical steps you believe every brand should take early on for our viewers out there?
I'm sorry, what? Please pardon the question.
Startups and creators often struggle with IP protection.
Okay.
What are the three practical steps every brand should take early on? As you shared about the sketch stage, they come to you and they are protecting their sketches, and then it goes for the production part, the design, the dresses, and everything.
Mm.
So, what are the three steps they should first think?
First
Uh,
is definitely protect your brand name. If you have finalized that brand name, just go for it, get it registered. Registration process is very simple, but getting the final registration is little lengthier. But then just apply for it. At least you have the right to say that yes, I've applied. And once trademark process is done, then if you are into product based industry, now that depends whether your product can be patented or not. If you're into that, then go for patent. And just be aware with all the legal and compliance work which you need to get it done for your particular company. And if there's some privacy laws and some kind of contracts you need to make with your team members, you should always take care of that all the contract papers are duly signed and submitted, and no data leakage should be there from your company to outside and out, both ways of this. So this is, I think,
wow,
every company should take care of it.
beautiful. So, you were talking about this. You're a editorial board member at Legal Desire. So, can you tell us what Legal Desire, your journal, is all about, and how is it uh, creating or educating the designers about the fashion laws?
Yeah, so we started this thing in 2013. It's a media and a publication house, and Legal Desire was started primarily to build the bridge the gap between technology and legal people. Basically, people who doesn't know what laws are coming in the market, what judgments has been passed. So we were used to simplify it and bring it for the common people so that it's easier for them. And it was always in website form, so it was very easy and handy for anyone and for everyone to access it all across the globe. So we started, and we even started two courses under fashion, under Legal Desire. One was forensic science, and we had our first batch back then who completed that course with us. And we had good reputed faculty. Even we had faculty from Dubai and UAE also who was in this industry, and they were used to be visitors with us, guest speakers. Under this project only, we had organized more than 50 conferences also in India. And I remember Mr. Ramjit Malani was also invited as a guest speaker by us back then. And two times we invited him, and he was really very humble person, Mr. late Ramjit Malani. And so
Wow.
under that thing only, we started a fashion law course also. It's a fashion law journal. Also, we have on Instagram if you find us. And under fashion law course, we have several faculties all across globe. Even from Milan and Italy, we have faculties who are experienced people, and in their profession, they are doing wonders. And now they're teaching students who are interested to learn more in India. So we do it. We do it through that.
Wow. So, let's come to your law firm, Horizon Legal Media Group. What is the story behind the naming of Horizon Legal Media Group, and how has it evolved from day one?
So as such, there is not any particular story, but I didn't. I only got a trademark for Horizon Legal Media Group only. It was the only trademark which was available out of five names which I have shortlisted. So this was the luckiest name because I got it on time, and then that's how Horizon started. And my only ideology was I wanted again to build a bridge between creativity, legal, and tech. So all three was a part of it. And now we are a company. We're not a law firm, but we are a company where we help. We give business consultations. We help filing trademark, copyright, and we help filing patent. We do that, and apart from that, we are into digital marketing also, and we are into e-commerce projects. So we build softwares also. So basically, we are a combination of deadly combination of legal, tech, and again creativity. So that's the only vision, and yeah. So I get to do a lot of projects for different backgrounds and different people. So yeah,
Wow, beautiful. So as you said earlier, you did fashion law from Fordham University.
right.
My question is, why Fordham University and not other universities for viewers out there, like young law students, and how does one enroll into Fordham University or any other university for doing fashion law course?
So back in 2019, fashion law was a course which was offered by Fordham University, and Miss Suzanne Scafidi is the one who teaches this particular course with her practical experience. And apart from this, there is one university in in Milan, Italy, who gives diploma courses in fashion law. So I that's why I didn't had much options. If I wanted to do fashion laws, Fordham University was the only option which I had, and so I wrote an application. My CV was really good. My LOR was at perfect, like perfectly designed. So I think they didn't get a chance to reject my resume, and my I was already active on LinkedIn, so my profile was there. So yeah, so I got selected, and I did it from there. That's how it happened.
So right now, there besides Fordham, are there any other international law colleges have come up?
Yeah, yeah. So now we have Africa. We have one law college in Africa also who is teaching a fashion
Mhm.
law, African fashion law. And then Milan is again there. It was already there, but now I think they have advanced their studies and their curriculum also. Now even in India we have one is Fashion Law Journal. We only give diploma courses for fashion, and the other one is I think in Mumbai. I think Narsimhanji, one of the college in Mumbai is also giving fashion law diploma
Okay.
courses, and there have been IP incubators also in India now established in several colleges, and even they love networking with people who have worked into fashion industry, and they have roundtable conferences also, which happens very often in India. So now the people have started exploring this field also.
Yes.
And academically also you have now ample options to select basically.
Beautiful. So who do you follow or take inspiration from the fashion law industry?
I have seen Mr. Safir Anand. I've seen his work. He's been working with FDCI Council of India, and I think he was my only inspiration back then because I knew about him that he is doing in India. He's the only one who is doing this thing very closely, and then I again Miss Susan Scafidi is one of my inspiration because when I met her personally, I exactly got to know what in what field she has done so far and what work she has done, and what kind of protection she has given helped brands to achieve in US basically. So yeah, and yeah, as my role
Wow.
model. Yes.
So sure, what inspired you to write a book on workplace safety and how has experience been?
Yeah, so I wrote in back in my college. This was used to be a very thin law book. Uh, this is posh, basically posh, prevention of sexual harassment of women at workplace. And
Mhm.
my friends, I remember my batchmates, nobody was even interested in reading it. But I don't know why I was inclined so much into this thing. I read it, I studied, I searched on Manupatra and so many case sites that okay, this is a issue, serious issue which women do face in the market, and not only women, even men have faced. So that's how I studied, and when I took some classes for workshops also for Posh, and from there I wrote this book, and I got really good response from the market on this book, and it's a very simple language book which anyone in a layman can study and can implement in his or her life, working life.
Wow, beautiful. So my last question for your professional journey round, what advice would you give to young lawyers who want to take up fashion law as niche area?
So, not only for fashion lawyers, I think people should study new areas, new niche areas in the market, because law is not limited. It's huge. It's vast. Even, so I think if you be it patent law, be it space law, be it fashion law, there are several. Even if you talk about Posh or Vehicles Act, if also we talk about, so you should study and bring up something new to the market, because society needs to know about their basic rights. They should not be only limited to civil and criminal, but inside that also so many laws are there, and they're still not aware about it. So it's my only
Wow.
advice: just find colleges, find academically strong colleges who have such different courses which they're offering, and you should do it. And not only, even let's say if you don't have a course in your college, but if some other party is offering it, you should study, because 5 years or 3 years of your law study, like classrooms, is really crucial. The more you learn, and in fact, WIPO also offers so many courses, and you can, if you want, you can study from WIPO's website also. They also have different courses and subjects which you must have not even heard in your 5 years of academic structure. So, but once you graduate, then you start finding, okay, this is I would have done, this is something I missed out. So, yeah,
Beautiful.
explore.
So let's have at Coffee. I'd like to do a fireside chat with your co-founder from at Legal Desire to build
Oh,
up convo, because this there is less information for fashion lawyers from India who want to take up this niche area, because it is a unique blend of IP, understanding the fashion designers, their ways of working, connecting with them, and there is many things are there.
right. I'll connect him with you, with your portal.
Yeah, yeah.
I think he'll be the right person to address
I
more
want
of.
to have fireside chat with you and both.
Definitely,
So,
we'll be there. We'll be there.
yeah. So like we are doing a fireside with me. I did coffee with Rohan George. Yeah, he's a co-founder for a Ad Editum, which is into a dispute contracts and everything. And his CTO is Adarsh. So we are having this. He's been 20 years as a lawyer. Started this venture. Uh, Coming from a technical background, Adarsh, how they both came together, and what a journey they have gone, and how they're building their a legal tech product. So we are
Wonderful.
doing it in the month of December.
I'll be waiting for the season then.
Okay. So that's why I want to plan something like how two founders are coming and having that a common wavelength and building up something. And fashion law is in need of, what do you say, more conversation should happen on this topic.
Right. So definitely we'll be there. And I think he has done way more than what I have done in my life with respect to this field. I had to take a gap of 3 years in this field, but I was not actively present. But yeah, like passively, I was still present. I was still known in the market. But he was continuously active throughout 3 years also. So he has wider knowledge with respect to what exactly is happening in international market also.
Okay. So let's go to the next round and understand Shreya as a person. Tell us about your family and your formative years.
Okay. So I married in 2019, and I have two beautiful kids, and we are into garment industry back in a town. And I have to look after my company, like my garment industry, and my baby Horizon Legal Media Group, which we look after. And my other two babies also there. So we have several babies around.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, what's a hobby or interest which helps you to recharge and uh, recoup?
Yeah, so I love reading actually, not specific reading. Like I love researching and then reading. If I find something interesting on LinkedIn, any particular topic which I have unheard, and so I'll dig it. I'll dig it like so badly that I know all the tips of it. Okay, this is what exactly I was missing out, and now I know it. So if whether it takes 2 days or 3 days doesn't matter. I will only give my entire attention to that particular thing.
Wow. So, who has been the biggest influence or pillar of strength in your personal journey?
My personal journey, I think it's my brother, my younger
Hmm.
brother. He's my morale booster, and I think he's seen me. He's seen my all faces when I'm crying in my career, or whether I'm very happy in my career, or same with my personal life. So he's there.
Wow. So, if you had a free weekend with no work or deadlines, how would you like to spend and why?
Binge watching Netflix.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, which was the last Netflix series you did binge watching?
Now it's been more than 2 months. I haven't. There's been some changes in my company, and I've been a little busy with those changes, implementing, executing. So yeah, so not really,
Wow.
don't have time.
So, if your friends had to describe you in 3 words, what would they say?
Um, a leader,
Hmm.
uh, a passionate leader who is tech friendly, kind of like that.
Wow.
Personally, people say she's a good mother, but now when I had kids, I don't think I'm a good mother. I'm just a mother. So professionally now, if you talk about me, then yeah, a good leader.
Wow. So, which personal memory instantly brings a smile to your face?
Oh, when every time whenever I go to Dubai, that's my only personal memory. I've been traveling to Dubai, like it's now seventh time I'm traveling. Every year I travel. The first I
Hmm.
traveled in 2018. So that's my only memory that gives me a smile on my face.
Wow. So, was a tradition or habit uh, from from your personal life that you cherish deeply?
Every morning I wake up, I want my 3 glass of waters. I just want to drink those glasses very calmly, politely, and just think what I'm going to do the entire day. My vision, that's my vision basically, my vision about kind of thing I do. Yeah.
Wow. So, my last one is a googly one. Describe Shreya in one line.
Shreya is a beautiful person, inside out.
Okay.
And she's
Let's
always
put in the hot
jolly.
seat
And she's
and have
always jolly
more fun.
and yeah, bringing
Your
smile.
go-to comfort food.
Go to comfort foods, dim sums,
Hey. Early bird or night owl.
night owl.
Law books or fashion magazines.
Oh, fashion magazines. I find
A fashion.
I dig law and fashion magazines also nowadays. No, so my life has
Yes.
changed. My life has changed. I take everything as legally. Like I want to have the legal perspective of especially fashion things around us.
Wow. A fashion brand you admire.
I admire Gaurav Gupta.
Wow. Uh, a fashion designer you would love to collaborate or work with him or her from India and international.
Uh, Internationally, LA Saab would have been my choice. But again, in
Mhm.
India, I have seen Gaurav Gupta's work, and I think I want to work with Gaurav Gupta. And in fact, Napa Dori. Napa Dori is also a beautiful brand. So both of my brands, like, yeah,
Your favorite color.
blue.
Best piece of advice received.
Uh, Best ever advice. I don't know. Lot of advices I get. I don't know.
Okay. Last one. Tea or coffee to recharge.
Sorry,
Tea or coffee to
coffee,
recharge.
black coffee with no sugar.
Okay. You're the coffee show.
Yeah.
So you did well, and here's the 2 books to be sent, autographed, and sent to you. So
Thank you.
as the lines between creativity and commerce and law blur, Shreya stands as a trailblazer who isn't just navigating these intersections. She's shaping them. Her story reminds us that the modern lawyer is not confined to the courtroom, but thrives at the crossroads of ideas, innovation, and impact. Here's to the bold voices, the game changers, and the lawyers who dare to build something new. So, like that, there are 500 plus coffee speakers who have shared their professional, personal journeys, insights. Subscribe, implement those changes in your life, and we continue a conversation or a cup of coffee with another speaker. Take care. Thank you.